Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Hope you're doing well today. I've got a session IPA to review today. It's from a pretty decent beer company who are in, well, they were originally in North London, but I think they've moved recently to East London. Yeah, session IPA, 4.5%, and this is called, quite brilliantly, I Could Get Better at Tesco for a Quid. So 4.5% session IPA. Now, this came about because somebody did a bad review of one of their beers, and rather than take it to heart and get upset about it, they used it for the branding on this beer. So it says here, a fond tribute to one of our Google reviews. Local guide, we hear you, we've taken it on board and are really trying with this beer, we promise. It says tasting notes, reduced to clear, hops, Simcoe mosaic, ingredients, water, barley, wheat, oats, hops and yeast. Sounds fantastic. Yeah, Forest Road, Forest Gate, should I say, Sheridan Road in Forest Gate, East London. So yeah, I could get better for a quid at Tesco. Should we find out? Session IPA, 4.5%. Sounds lovely. I do like a session IPA. As long as you get that complexity of an IPA. And if you combine that with a sessionable ABV, then it's win-win. It's a lovely hazy looking IPA on the pour. Simcoe mosaic, so it's going to be juicy, it's going to be tropical. It's already developing. Nice head on that, let's get the rest in there. First beer, wow, massive lump of sediment. Fell out the bottom of the can. Don't mind that at all. That's probably gone right to the bottom of the glass. I don't know if you can see that here, see all them? See all the hoppy bits? All the sediment, love all that. That is a lovely pale gold straw coloured looking hazy IPA. It's just hanging on to just under a finger of a creamy looking white head. Looks very nice. Let's get me snouting, see what the aroma's telling me. I suppose lovely. It's peachy, apricot, mango. It's not too strong. It's got a tropical aroma, but it's not sort of burning my nostrils. There's a nice subtle fruitiness to it, which is really, really quite inviting. It's got that peach apricot yogurt kind of aroma. Like I say, a bit of mango and a touch of pineapple. Really smells rather nice. Good aroma for a 4.5% session IPA. Let's get stuck in. Cheers. Oh, I like that. That's a smasher. That is a smasher. That is everything you want from a session IPA. And there is a nice, slightly herbal, peppery, bitter finish to it as well. I wasn't sure if it was going to come. I was busy giving you my initial thoughts. And then just as I finished my first sentence, that finish came, which is lovely. It's a session IPA with a finish. So first off, the mouthfeel is gorgeous. The oats and the wheat give it a nice, soft, easy drinking feel on your palate. It's certainly juicy. It's a lovely combination of the Simcoe and mosaic. So you're getting a touch of grapefruit, orange, mango, peachy. Really juicy, really tropical, really thirst quenching. The body's lovely. I mean, that is going down very, very quickly. I'll tell you what, I've got no complaints with this beer whatsoever. I'll tell you one thing, you certainly won't get better for a quid at Tesco, that is for sure. That's a great bit of marketing. Great name for a beer. I love the ironic, how ironic that is. Because this is actually a bloody good beer. It's actually a really, really good beer. Lovely, soft mouthfeel. Light carbonation. It's not completely hop custard. There is a touch of fizz, a touch of carbonation, which really helps quench your thirst. And there's that nice, slightly peppery, slightly herbal finish to it. It's never going to be a big, bitter finish. It's a 4.5% session IPA. It's meant to be a New England style IPA, and it does that. But it's not as in your face. It's not like, you know, you get like really hoppy New England IPAs that are like almost green in flavour, if that makes any sense. Like really potent. This was canned the end of May. Yeah, 24th of May. So it's about 6 weeks it's been in the can. And I think that's settled it really, really nicely. This is going down a bit of lace in the glass, bit of quality. I was going to give the glass a bit of a shake because I've got that little bit of sediment at the bottom. I want to try and break that up. I want every bit of it. I want every bit of that, if I can, in the beer. This is the sort of beer I could sit and drink all afternoon. It's exactly what you want in the summer. It's warm, it's muggy, it's sticky. A beer like this would be absolutely perfect. Yeah, first one I've had from Pretty Decent Beer Co. I've heard of them. I think their branding is all quite similar to this. I've seen other stuff from them. They kind of got these sort of doodle style images on their cans. Very simplistic. But I love the name. I love the story behind it. I love the fact they've used a negative review and turned it into something which, to be honest, is an absolutely fantastic session IPA. This is really, really good. I think that little bit of sediment is pretty much broken up, so I'm going to get that down me. That's a winner. That is a winner. Ridiculously drinkable. Nice bit of a finish to it. It wasn't lacking in terms of a finish, which some session IPAs do. It's a very well brewed beer. Well done. Excellent. Really like that. Pretty decent. That is pretty decent. I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10 for what it's worth. Pretty Decent Beer Co. with I Could Get Better at Tesco for a quid. Session IPA. Perfect summer beer. 8 out of 10 for me. Hope you've enjoyed the review. Give it a thumbs up if you have. I do appreciate it. Until my next one, you take care.